So that must be what's left of the game, is we need to go find the third chair.
Think time itself would include
Yeah.
so many threads.
That's some sense of progression, at
Unless-
least.
It might be Zigzag's chair, though.
Oh, right. Well, we should go talk to them. Are you all set?
Yeah, we probably should. Yeah, I'm good to go. You can talk first. I'm lazy.
Why? I see Master Zigzags has upgraded from his shabby little hut at the edge of the hour, from the fairy dimension to the, space-time weaver hunter imp one. What do you call this place again?
This is our homestead on the shelter plane at the edge of time.
Ha! Is that so? It seems I have my share to learn about the magical world yet. The end of time. Well, suddenly your association with Master Zigzags makes sense. Well, I must say, it's no small relief to find myself in a safe haven among such allies.
Let's start from the beginning. How is your sister involved with the dire happenings around Rivellon?
I believe the answer to that begins centuries ago, when your order was still cutting down so-called dark magicians by the dozens. Ours was a family of born sorcerers, you see. It was in our blood to interact with Source, but our parents were determined to curb the power within us. Still, their meekness wouldn't save them from the Source Hunters.
Then it's true, you are a sorcerer.
I am, but there is more to our kind than they teach at your academy. Source isn't only blood and madness. It's like lightning, an exquisite current of great power. We sorcerers are like metal steeples. Source is drawn to us and it flows through us. But what so many fail to understand is that Source can be controlled. The power drunk through history have abused it, and all the world's sorcerers have borne terrible consequences.
What consequences do you mean?
Tell me, Source Hunter, in all your hours studying the arcane arts, did your great masters ever suggest that perhaps not all sorcerers were evil? Did you ever hear, even once, that some of us were weak and gentle? That we could be simple forest folk healing the sick and frozen each winter? No. I doubt also that they'd mention that one day this hunt of yours would birth a broken soul powerful enough to inch all of Rivellon toward oblivion.
You mean to blame Leandra's doing on we Source Hunters?
No. No, that would be going too far and eschewing my own responsibility. I believe Leandra's long fall down did begin at the hands of some of your own order, but it was I who sparked all of this.
You mean someone from our own order killed your parents?
They came on a quiet morning. My mother was wild with fright and commanded me to hide myself and Leandra outside, among the trees. Even at that young age, we knew not to question her. We climbed high into the branches of a nearby tree, and before we could look away, our parents were cut down without ceremony before our door. The Source Hunters sauntered away, wiping their blades with pride. 2 more sorcerers dead, a job well done.
What became of Leandra and yourself?
From that moment on, everything was different. As we trembled in that tree, our fear and our desperation were so potent that the magic within us began to weave together. Our souls became forged together, our bond unbreakable. We would survive, thrive even within those woods, never speaking to outsiders. Our soul forge meant that if one of us were to die, the other would instantly perish too. We kept one another close. Leandra's capacity was enormous. Source didn't frighten her, and she delved into that dark well with terrible regularity. I did my best to guide her, but she fast outgrew my admonitions.
Tell me about what happened between yourself, Leandra, and the wizard.
My sister and I were mired in a solitary existence, witches among the trees when Zandalore came. Leandra especially couldn't leave him be. He was a feast of information, and she wouldn't rest until she'd absorbed every bit of knowledge he offered. Their days were spent on charms, hexes, and the like. At night, Leandra would wander off to practice what she'd learned, and Zandalor and I would settle into our quiet tasks, side by side. We were a content trio, the three of us, but base impulse would undo us.
What do you mean by base impulse?
As you know, Leandra and I were soul-forged. This offered us a window into one another's souls. I knew Leandra had developed feelings for Zandalor, and she knew I had too. But it was me to whom he confessed his love. Those quiet evenings together had captured his heart, as they had mine. Her heart broke the moment we announced our new attachment, and I felt the pain of it as sharply as a knife. She fled, without a word, and I didn't see her for 2 terrible years. My connection to her, our soul forge, grew weaker. It was as though some third entity, a parasite, were atop our souls, sucking the strength from it day by day.
The world was doomed by sex. Kind of.
Pretty much.
Creepy parasite man came in all let it go style. What's next? How do we stop Leandra?
We've a single order of business first and foremost. Leandra is gathering an army, and I fear we'll have to get through it if we wish to find her. But first, we must learn more about Leandra's plans. How many of these so-called Immaculates does she have in her palm, and to what end is she directing them? Why, it seems you're more than caught up, aren't you? You've already got the spell and the blood, both of which we'll need, if the spell is to be believed, to slice through Leandra's army of Death Knights. Remarkable. That means we've only to find Zandalor now.
She's reacting to the fact that we've already found the next several steps of the quest before we freed her.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. Let's discuss my pursuit of Zandalor.
Long ago, when Source was banished, a league of great men and women promised to protect its secrets. The Keepers of the Source, they called themselves. Our wizard is its last living member. That night in the King Crab Inn, Leandra was after something that only he knew. Find him, and you'll learn where to find her. He lives in Hunter's Edge, a village east of Lucula. When last I saw him, he was in a panic about Leandra's betrayal. It's possible that he'll have flown Hunter's Edge. You may need to investigate to find a hint of his whereabouts. Take this ring, it will mark you as my ally. If you should find Zandalor, he'll know I sent you.
Is there no redeeming your sister?
I believe that our soul forge has been damaged. By what? I can only guess. The fraying of the bond between us has left Leandra adrift in a well of sorrow she truly believes will never end. What she needs is a hand, my hand, out of this abyss. If our soul forge is repaired, I am certain she'll cease blazing this path of destruction.
Let's discuss this soul forge.
I cannot condone the terrible things she's done, but I can seek to understand them. With our soul forge in such tatters, I believe Leandra is adrift in the not at all inconsiderable sorrows of our lives. What's more, I sense a terrible force bearing down upon the bond between us. It is hungry, and it consumes ever more of Leandra's mind and soul. I cannot say exactly what this force might be, but I'm certain it's both driving me out and driving Leandra on. If I could only repair the forge, I'm certain she'd put a stop to this madness.
So this is quickly turning into going from a witch hunt to a rescue mission, depending on how we choose to play. Let's discuss the mines.
Gods, Death Knights, this is dreadful news. Worse than I could have expected. Death Knights are a terrible sign, Source Hunter. Historically, they indicate their maker's intention to wage total war. Death Knights are impervious to attack, you see. The perfect soldiers. Fortunately, you're 2 steps ahead of my sister. That spell you've crafted will render her army utterly vulnerable. She'll not be able to hide behind tenebrium and dark magic for long.
And what about the Immaculate Temple?
You're 2 steps ahead of my sister, Source Hunter. That spell you've crafted will render her army utterly vulnerable. She'll not be able to hide behind tenebrium and dark magic for long.
She had this book called The Forgotten Gods.
So that's her plan. She intends to summon Astarte and the Void Dragon and overwhelm the goddess with an unstoppable army. With Astarte gone, there will be nothing to stop the Void from consuming all of Rivellon. Our mission is greater than us, greater than Leandra, Source Hunter. It is a quest to save all of existence from eternal blackness. Her plan must not succeed. Sister, what have you done?
I'll take my leave. I like how every single one of those lines I could pick was basically... all of those were basically the next steps of like what she was going to tell us to do each time if we came back.
And
but
we're
we did them all. We did all of them first.
Yeah.
I still have a star pointing at them.
You want to try and... Also, that last chair is probably for Zandor. And level 20.
Yeah.
Let us cling to that.
Why are you burning the chair?
Because it's an invincible level 20 burning chair.
Oh, it's level 20 chair. What?
Yeah.
And it's burning for one more turn. 54,500 hit points. 100% resistance to all elements, but apparently it can burn.
Tell me, oh Weaver.
It doesn't take damage from the burning.
However,
it can
that
burn.
works. So why do we still have an icon pointing over here? You see that, right?
Nope, can't do this. Yeah.
Let's see.
That's probably for the main quest. Honestly, I've kind of given up thinking about, like, most of these. Follow Wizard, Forge of Souls, Sorcerer Hunter's Journey.
Let's see, we reported to Akara with the vial of blood we found in the Immaculate Chapel. She'll tell us where to look next if we're to defeat Leandra. I think we just talked to her again.
Okay.
I don't think
you want to try that? Otherwise, I think she wants us to go find Zandalore. That's what we're supposed to do next.
I don't think it was fully ready for us to be this far already.
Nope.
Let's give it a shot real quick.
What's the word, Source Hunter?
Maybe check Pursuit of
Continue
Zandalore?
your search. You are so close to the end of your journey.
Nope. What about Weaver of Time?
How might I serve our mission?
As far as I can tell, she's completely useless.
Yeah, there's not much going on here. I guess we just need to go find Zandalore now.
Yep.
Alright.
You want to try talking to Zigzags? We haven't talked to him in a very long time.
Jesus Christ, which quest is that? Oh, there we go. Follow the wizard. Find Zandalore. She gave us her ring to indicate that we traveled on her behalf. She told us to start at his house in Hunter's Edge. Right, there we go.
Oh, I see. He wants us to leap through. Well,
The inner chamber?
where's here? Yeah.
This place looks rather cozy, doesn't it?
Cozy. Oh, hey,
Almost
monster.
like coming home.
The scurrilous sentinels themselves. It is miraculous, irrefutably so. But oh, how low you have fallen. Look at what you have become. What were stars have become moribund embers. You are to be pitied.
Fellow, that demon.
And none too friendly either.
I like how our characters still haven't caught on to the fact that we're probably something semi-magical here. And we're just like, well, he was a dick. Bye.
Yep.
This isn't my chest.
We're...
Which somehow I knew.
Oh, this is your chest. Have fun.
Oh.
This chest. I know it to be mine.
I guess this is my bedroom over here.
That's really strange. That is genuinely strange.
This is our house.
That's why we thought it was so cozy.
Why do I remember it?
Why do
Hey,
I
I've got an ancient
remember
diary
it?
here. My friend and ally. Frustration is raging through me like a seething fever. Damn these politicians. They infuriate me to no end. What do I care? The war is almost won. Though victory is certain, as long as a single enemy still draws breath, I will not sheath my sword. I'll hunt, and I will stalk, and I will kill. I will do what I do best. All the rest is cowardice. Diplomacy is the tool of the weak. Blind, they simply cannot see. They weren't there at the end.
They're reacting to your personality trait decisions you made throughout the game, I think. My fellow general, I understand your frustration, though the one that plagues me is of a different nature. All this attention, curse it, all these expectations, to hell with them. To be a ruler, it is like being the queen of a beehive, nobility, ambassadors, citizens, clergy. They scurry about me in endless numbers, buzzing, pleading, begging, hanging onto my every word, mindless. I spend my life in halls and chambers. The light of day is almost a memory. I long for the hills, for the fields, for the quiet and solitude of the wilds. Couldn't I simply leave it all behind? Or maybe not, that was just a log update?
Yeah.
I thought they were being quirky and having a journal that was written from first person based on the sort of decisions we made throughout the game, basically.
Yeah, but like listening to yours sounded kind of similar, and I'm reading another one here that's kind of
there's more of them.
The same. Yeah.
Oh, you found one in the central room. That's neither of ours.
Yeah.
Oh,
these are like random messages. Yeah, to kind of like build the backstory, I guess.
Yeah, he shows up in the quest log. The general's tale and a general's story.
Interesting.
Weird. Like their quests?
Well, yeah. Do you want to go? You want to go do something special?
What does special mean?
I want to go kill those Death Knights in the mines. Also curious what this mirror in your room does.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
What have you done?
Huh.
Oh, I can't use it.
I'm using it.
Is it a character redesigner?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, and immediately called that then.
Fuck your thumbnail.
Fuck your thumbnail? Did you just change your character's design or something?
A little.
I mean, I haven't seen what our characters look like in so long that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know. My character has this really doofy, overblown armor.
So we've had access to a character recreator like this whole time.
We just never bothered. Yeah, I know.
Well, we never checked over here. Also, I don't ever like changing my appearance of my character in any RPG, except for like the Witcher 3 haircuts.
Yeah.
Because that's normal.
But they were always kind of lackluster anyway. I kind of wish I could do it in Dark Souls, just so I could, like, every once in a while just switch from one horrifying monstrosity to the other. Alright, shall we go to Lucala Mines?
Yeah, sure. That's something to follow up on. Or do you want to actually try to follow the wizard? Because we could just progress the story.
Yeah, let's just progress the story. Maybe I'll go back and fight the Death Knights on my own if there's, like, no reason to do so.
So we're supposed to go to Hunter's Edge. Do you remember
I don't think we have access to Hunter's Edge, so I'm gonna just drop us in the Lucala Forest.
Do you know what zone it's in?
From there.
I'm a little worried.
No. I'm gonna drop us near Silver Glen? Whatever, we can warp about once we're in there. I forget how good the music for the End of Time area is. I should download the soundtrack for this game and actually, like, give it a listen. That isn't, like, just battle. So my bet is, we need to find, why the hell is there a portal to the mines all the way down south?
Okay, Wander, I have brand new technology. I can do this. I can do this. Siri, where is Hunter's Edge?
I don't think that's gonna work, man.
Probably not. I also don't know how to ask it. I actually don't know how to ask it questions. So I have an iPhone now, and I don't know how it works. I don't know how iPhones work. They're confusing. Let's see. There's one Troll Cave entrance, Portal to the Mines.
I'm just gonna wander around until I find something.
Just wander around. Good plan.
I mean, we do. Yep, found something.
What? How did you already find something?
I don't know. Well, I did.
How are you still finding things to do in this world? We've killed everything.
Apparently not. Hi.
Now what's going on?
I don't know, we've got these guys.
Oh, it's like an orc thing.
Oh, that's a slave in the back. I should probably not murder... Whoops. I should probably not murder him. I guess I could do this one. I don't want to do my spread shot thing, because that would probably murder the poor dude in the back. And that would be sad. Probably. Let's do you. What if this makes the fire explode? Nope, it doesn't. Alright, oh, that's fine. Let's just do this. I like combat in this game. Though playing this does really make me think co-op XCOM would be fascinating.
Oh
What
yeah,
the fuck?
all that friendly fire.
My character just didn't whirlwind
Fuck
attack,
you!
or did he?
No
Oops.
Thanks,
glory
you.
in this death.
Fight's over.
Yeah, fight's over. Also, please heal me.
You're welcome. Maybe just get out of the fire, dummy.
Well,
It's okay, I got 2 healers, we're good. Your hair's the wrong color, how dare you?
like I said, fuck
Did
the
I break your
thumbnail.
helm or something?
Bless the seven.
No, I took it off to show my face off more.
I love my dumb
And-
poison explosion. One thing... Oh.
How'd you end up here?
Those who escaped their initial frenzy, eluded their horrid hunger, were all enslaved. I myself was en route to be sold as a slave to the goblins. But those idiot orcs denied to pay a troll their eternal troll toll. Needless to say, a fight ensued. A fight that brute of a troll won with flying colours. We Merry Three were the only ones to escape the carnage and taking a bit of a breather. That is to say, the fight had made my orc guardians hungry once more. Had Pudgy Pete survived, it'd have been skinned and chopped by now. Regular devils, these orcs. Thanks again for freeing me, dear champion. I'll make a dash for it to Seal, and hope the undead there have grown sluggish enough for me to slip by.
So, according to
How did you
Mizaku
do
in
that?
my chat,
How did
What?
you
How-
literally...
ow.
You literally walked outside for 2 seconds and found the immediate NPC that says, "Hey, Hunter's Edge is east of here." In like,
turns
in
out
seconds.
I really am a wizard, and you should never doubt me.
What is east of here? The cave, I guess?
Let's see.
Oh wait, that
Ask
path
Keith
looks
if he
like it
wants to play.
ends. You see that- you see that path
I found
over
your
here?
friend. I found friend for you.
Can I place markers that you can see on the map? Can you see that?
Dunno. Found a troll though. Like this is the right way.
Hello, slime room.
God, that thing's supposed to be his child.
Troll. Well nigh correct, my son, but not quite. Troll. You come very close in your approximation of the venerable bid, my boy, but a tiny flaw distorts it still. Troll! Capital, my son. Most excellent. I'm very proud of you indeed. Now then, dearest wanderer of Lucula's leaf-strewn lanes, you have heard our inviolable command. Pay us, trolls, the toll that is our prerogative, and the bridge shall be yours to cross.
I want to check if he has answers about the Troll King.
Ask them, and I shall answer.
Let's discuss the Troll King.
They say only one of your kind has ever met him, and even that is but a rumor. Maradino is the name this exception went by. A sorcerer. Know you, so quit that grimace of eccentric character. I was told he had a lair upon Lucula's desert plain, but have never seen proof myself. All for the better, I believe. For should he have stood in the presence of the king, his presence would have been snuffed decisively and brutally. Bang! With a bang indeed, Amadeus.
Let's see. Discuss the toll.
Now then, my boy, please acquaint our aspirant bridge crosser with the quantity of the toll they must pay.
The toll is 1,000,000 gold coins.
Indeed it is not, Amadeus, as you very well know. Greed is a vice, my son. It is a vulture most vile that preys on virtue. Cast it from your soul and restate the pecuniary levy we desire with all your heart's honesty. 1,350 coins, please, traveler. 1,350 coins.
I mean, that's like nothing,
He's-
right?
Yeah, that's like nothing. But
Yeah.
for most people, that's like more money they will ever see in their lives.
I don't really want to murder this guy and his kid.
1,350 gold
No, I
isn't
don't
that
want
much
either.
to pay.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Thank you very much indeed. You have been most courteous and forthcoming. Now then, what do we say, my boy, to the kind traveler who has sufficiently disbursed us?
We say thank you. So, thank you, traveler. But, Daddy, this is such a bore. I want to club some more.
Amadeus! Such a bore I want to club some more? Have you been talking to that ne'er-do-well of a Bellegarde again? Please do forgive him, Wanderer. I shall have a sound word with this wee rapscallion indeed. In the meantime, do feel free to cross the bridge. A troth thank you have wholeheartedly.
I like to think that Archibald and Amadeus are literally the same voice actor, and he's just doing a little kid voice in between. So can you see
I
that?
think so too.
Can you see that orange spot across the bridge on the map?
They must be powerful indeed to overcome so many.
Orange spot.
I put a mark on
Yes.
the map, so you can see that star.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Okay, so we
yeah, I
can
see
place
that.
markers for each other. I think across that bridge is exactly where we're going.
We want to cross the bridge.
Yep, I just wanted to look around for a
How
bit.
did you-
There's an
How
unexplored
did you
area
find
up
this
here.
place in like 5 seconds? It doesn't even make sense.
Hey, I found another thing.
Such legs she has. Such delicate hooves. No
And I see a ram that is currently hitting on a cow.
Yeah, I'm watching this. It's creepy.
Yeah, oh, so you can see that dialogue?
Yeah.
I guess it's because I'm probably in the party. You want to talk to Roy, or shall we say screw it and just continue with the plot? Because
To
we
Roy?
barely do side quests anyway.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there's a dude up here called Roy.
Just give me a second to get up there. Do you remember the last time it was that we encountered the name Amadeus?
No.
He's the wizard from Trine.
Oh, right.
Hello, you.
I'd forgotten that game.
Lovely day for a romp through the forest, ain't it? Ha! Like hell. Goblins round here swarm as thick as flies round my cattle's asses. Put an axe in my bodyguard's face, one of them did. Right where his big drunken nose used to be.
Nice animals you have hitting on each other here.
No.
Aye, my latest set of merchandise. Joy to herd 'em, that lot, until they crap all over your shoes, that is. Won't cost me fortunes on bootblack's wages much longer, though. Bought 'em for cheap from Berkshire back in the city, and I'm about to sell 'em dearly indeed in sacred stone. Full of lunatics, that place, or so I've been told. They'll slice these beasts from ear to ear the moment they can get their hands on 'em. Use the blood in rituals or some such. Lunatics, right? Madman.
Wonder if he sells anything. Nope. You can sell stuff to him, but I think he has no money.
Well, let's just leave.
Yeah.
He's meaningless. Not to mention, we've already murdered all of Sacred Stones, so there's not...
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. So is that what it sounds like when a British person tries to do an American Southern accent? Because it was almost... I almost felt offended.
Possibly, yeah.
I felt slightly offended by how weird that American accent was, because that was...
It
was just a weird moment.
Pretty weird, yeah.
Where are we going now?
I'm just wandering around. I feel like there's a lot of this map that we didn't actually, like, go through. Remember how there was that one guy that
It is hard to tell
kept, like...
because I think the cone of line of sight getting revealed is way bigger than the actual screen.
Yeah. So, like, the area over to the right of where we currently are,
The two stone things over there?
No, this is the wrong one. It's this one over here. There's, like, a camp. Oh, it's this camp.
Yeah, I was like, where are you...
through here?
I was confused, like, where are you going? Because it looked like you were going back the way we just came from.
Sorry, I looked at the wrong one. The way the map is handled is weird.
Oh, weird. My mini-map doesn't match the world map. I just noticed that.
See?
Weird. Why do they not face the same way?
So now we've got some bard camp thing.
What the hell?
I'm not super interested, admittedly.
Albini the Bard, and what is that guy?
Probably a satyr.
Look at this guy's guitar. Kirill.
I'm trying to...
Oh, he's blind.
Get back to me,
He's blindfolded.
Oh, the satyr man?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck is he? Zoom in on him.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I had him like full screened. And I'm just like looking at this weird guy. This Ozzy Osbourne motherfucker. he looks like he'd be a character from that from Brutal Legend.
Yeah, kinda.
How weird is that? This guy's just talking about Source over here. That makes me want to kill him.
A bunch of animals, yeah.
Creepy Source-obsessed people.
Well, animals, really.
I want to talk to Kirill.
Many ways to give it,
Do you hear it, friend? The forest music hums, buzzes, falls and rises like waves, like starlight through the atmosphere. Imagination, friend. It's imagination that transforms this music into the surreal. Perhaps more music can help you unlock your dreams. Perhaps one of my compositions could add some modicum of joy to your life. I'd be so happy to share this gift with you. If it please you, select something from my catalogue.
He's a jukebox character, like they always have in a lot of games, especially the indie games. Let's play the Dragon's Scourge.
Oh, may its cadence bolster and soothe you, my friend.
Her temples alone remain. Her temples and the sick source that
I don't think I can hear him.
Oh, how mighty. Oh, how fallen.
No, I don't hear it either.
I don't hear anything.
Well, can we just leave?
Probably.